That's life. That's what all the people say. You're riding high and made it through. Shot down in Maine.
Welcome back to That's Life, Man, hosted by your favorite couple, Tanner and Chandler, man. And might I say, my husband looking mighty sexy today.
Who?
You.
Me?
I don't know if it's the hair,
You love when I do my hair like this.
but you look like a little like surfer dirty boy.
Well, usually I just put on a hat. I think every podcast episode so far I've just had a hat on.
Oh.
So this is a little bit different. It's a little more time consuming. It takes me like 20 seconds, you know.
Well, it's sexy.
Well, thank you.
I'm here for it. Don't be getting me all turned on the podcast.
Well, we've already done the deed today. So
What?
I don't know that I can go around two.
Drink some Gatorade.
Give me a couple hours.
Eat a few crackers. Do you really think that people actually like do it back to back like that?
Yes.
Really?
I have friends that say they do.
They lie.
Maybe you guys tell us. I mean,
Yeah. Do you guys actually do it back to back? Like, really?
that's what I hear. I hear they take a little pill and they can just go for hours.
Well, that's different. I mean, naturally, do couples typically?
I don't know that it's typical, but I think on like a hot and heavy night, maybe.
Yeah. If it's like,
Maybe.
and maybe you're like new to the relationship, and it's like,
Even some people that have been in it. I think just some people can go back to back.
okay, stamina,
Not even a stamina thing, like the ability to
recharge.
Yeah,
Yeah,
without getting too graphic,
we'll leave it at that.
which we're already getting graphic talking about this. But I think that some people just have that natural ability to be able to do it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, if you guys didn't know, when you're pregnant, you are super randy.
Yep.
It's not just me. It's all pregnant ladies. They
Until
say.
you're what?
I would say until about probably 34 weeks.
Because
35
we got
weeks.
to like the end of pregnancy and our provider at the time said,
Oh, well, this was at 39 weeks.
all right, if you like want the baby to come, you guys just need to go home and do it.
Yeah, she was like, that gets things moving whenever your baby's being stubborn and your body's not going into labor. Well, I guess your body's being stubborn.
Yeah.
Our doctor was like, you guys need to go home and have sex.
Tanner immediately said no.
I looked at her and I was like hell.
Immediately said no.
No. I was like, I physically cannot have sex at 39 weeks pregnant. I am miserable. No.
Speaking of having sex while pregnant, I've also known some people that don't that don't want to do it pregnant.
The girls?
The men.
Yeah,
like
I have
it.
heard that. I've heard women tell me when they're pregnant that their guy doesn't want to have sex as much.
I don't get that one bit.
Well, and then some guys are more turned on with pregnancy. It's like the bigger boobs, bigger butt, round belly.
More stuff to grab on
There's
to.
a lot there.
Yeah, you got to be a little more careful, and
No.
you're limited on like the positions you can do. But
I'm wondering though if those men that don't want to have sex as much
if they don't love their wives,
well, they don't. But no, seriously, like, is it an attraction thing, or is it there's a baby inside my wife's belly?
The people that I've talked to have said, I know that my child is in there, and it's just weird for me to pound away.
Yeah, but
Like that baby don't know.
Total separation.
That baby has no clue what's going on.
No clue. And you know what?
And trust me, you ain't that big. You ain't getting in there, I promise.
Tell him. Also, if that baby had to say so, that baby would probably be like, yes, pound my mommy, because that's a healthy relationship. Yeah?
No. I don't know if I'm 100% on board.
That's true.
That was a little weird. But yeah, I definitely have heard firsthand people say that like they lose their. I think they said they lose their attraction.
Attraction.
Like not wanting to. I'm sure there are people in both camps.
Yeah.
But there are some people that are like, if my wife doesn't, or my partner doesn't take care of themselves, I will lose my attraction to them.
I think that's in general though. Like you should absolutely. Okay, I love you even whenever you have.
Yeah. I couldn't imagine not being attracted to you.
Right. But I'm sure you appreciate that I do like to take care of myself.
Yes.
And I do like to work out. I put on makeup 5 days a week.
Yeah.
You know, I like to feel put together. I don't do it for you necessarily. I do it for myself.
Sure. Because the days that you don't have makeup and the days you do have makeup, you're just as pretty and I'm just as.
But you would start to notice
We have Mia in here with us today. We have a guest star.
You you would start
Tacking up along.
you would start to notice if I stopped taking care of myself.
Yeah, if you stop taking care of yourself. But if you just wore less makeup, I don't know that I'd ever say anything.
Well, that's not taking care of yourself. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like makeup is like, okay,
What would be not to, like if you didn't shower?
if you're not showering,
I would definitely
you're not
notice.
plucking your eyebrows, you're not
Plucking your eyebrows.
well, I don't
You
pluck
do
my
that?
eyebrows, but
I
you
didn't
know
think
what I
so.
mean?
I've
Like,
never
if
seen you do that.
Well, that's because I can't grow eyebrow hair, but some people can, and they have to
Those
pluck
are
their
fake.
eyebrows.
Those are fake.
My
Zoom in
eyebrows?
on those eyebrows. Those are fake. They're all marker, magic marker.
They really are. I have no
If
eyebrows.
she gets wet, they just come right off.
It's true. I have no eyebrows.
I know.
Yeah, you would notice if I stopped taking care of myself and just kind of like decided to not dress well, and
Yes.
it might phase you a
Yes.
little bit, and you'd be like, "What's going on?"
Sure. And then we'd have a discussion about it. But like, because your wife's pregnant, that's a little different.
That is different.
That's hard.
Now I understand, like when you get pregnant, especially in the first trimester, it's kind of hard whenever you're sick to like want to get dressed and put makeup on, and
Yeah.
you feel yucky,
Sure.
and you just kind of want to lay in bed, and you definitely don't want to have sex whenever you're sick.
Sure.
So
So the second trimester is the golden
it is.
opportunity.
You get a little bit more energy. You're starting to feel better. You got your hormones going crazy.
Sure.
You know, second trimester is golden,
And then third, you're
is
so
like-
big that you're miserable.
Yeah, you're miserable. You definitely don't want to lay down and get taken a pound
There's
down.
Man, there's only so many positions you can do at that point.
Yeah, for sure.
People probably go crazy though.
Yeah.
Still.
Okay, so speaking of pregnancy, we know that we
She's
are
got the
pregnant.
zoomies.
Yeah, if y'all hear May, she's in here with us. May,
here.
come here.
real
Let's
quick.
say hello.
Come here.
She's got the zoomies all of a sudden because it's raining outside. This is May, everybody. May, give us a little something.
That worked. We've had her.
This is our
for
firstborn.
How long?
8 years.
And she's
13.
13 years old.
She's our sweet baby girl.
Yeah. She's annoying though.
Leave her alone.
So cute.
Leave her alone, sweet baby.
Uh-huh.
So you guys know we are in the position that we are pregnant because of sexy time.
How else would it happen?
Anyways, all right.
All the things we're talking about. That's why
Let's-
they were in the position.
Let's segue into we wanted to chat baby names that we like but will not be using.
Because we're not going to give you the ones we have. Okay, you can just sit here.
She can just be here. Okay.
We have decided, boy or girl, what we think the name is going to be.
But they're not solid. They could change.
They could change.
Right.
I don't think Xander was picked out until like a few weeks before.
I was even like, okay, if we go in and he doesn't look like a Xander, we're not going to name him that.
But we didn't have the other option was my name. Was a junior
No, it wasn't.
in my head.
Baby, that was never an option.
Yes, it was.
Okay, I do not agree with juniors.
You
Chandler,
don't agree with juniors.
I think give someone their own name.
But like is passing on the family like tradition.
Okay,
if
if
it
you
is
want
a
to name their
tradition.
middle name after, I think that's fine. Like if you want to carry on a middle name, I think that's
Mhm.
totally fine and that honors the family. To have the exact same name 2 to 3 times to 4 times, I'm like, wait, what? Aren't you your own person? I don't want to be named after someone.
Just because you have the same name as somebody doesn't mean you're not your own person.
Yes, it is. Because then if you're like, well, I'm John James III.
You know, there's other Tanner LeMays out there probably.
No, there's not.
That was Tanner's maiden name. But yeah, I bet there is.
And I wasn't named after them though.
Yeah.
And our whole thing in naming our kids is we said we want our kid to have a name that if they're in a room full of 100 people, they're the only person with that name.
Mm-hmm.
But also the name be strong enough and mature enough to where when you say it, you're not like, wait, what?
Because there's a line.
Yes.
There's a fine line because sometimes people get crazy.
Yes.
Recently, it's been wild.
Recently, I feel like people just start throwing names in a hat and picking them out.
Some of them that you have,
They were a little
I
wild.
think, are a little too much.
But that's why this is why they're on the list of names we like but won't be using.
Yeah.
Because the name that we decide to use, boy or girl, will be strong.
Yeah.
It'll be unique, but this is how we decide on a name. How's it going to look on a job application? How's it going to sound if they're calling it over an intercom at a
Yeah.
football game?
Yeah.
Like if
Yeah.
they're, an
Yeah.
NFL player.
Yeah.
What is it going to sound like as a baby, a toddler, and an adult?
What are the nicknames? From
What
it?
are the nicknames going to be from it?
We almost didn't do Xander because we didn't want people calling him Zanny.
Zanny.
And now we call him Zanny all the time.
So yeah, we kind of were like hesitant on Xander because I was like, I don't want people to call him Zanny because I'd always called Xanax Zanny.
Yeah,
Now I don't even think of Xanax as Zanny.
sure.
I just call it Xanax.
Yeah,
but
that's true.
But that was back in my days.
She's
when I was
taking
on-
a lot
when I
less
was-
Xanax.
Yeah,
now.
when I was on the Zanny train. That's a joke. Is it though?
No, it's not.
No, it's not. Okay. All right. So let's start with girl names. These are girl names that we liked.
Well, this is not picking your nose, by the way.
I just saw something fall out.
Maybe it is. Maybe it is. These are girl names that one of us or both of us liked.
Yes.
There are some on there that I don't like.
Yes. Which
that-
is why
that you
we won't be
picked.
using them.
Yes, correct.
So feel free to use these if you do like them.
We had a lot more boys than girls, but
Oh, yeah. Okay. So the first one is Foxley. Foxley. Foxley.
I don't like it.
Foxley man.
I don't like it. It's like the line of too much.
Yeah.
I think it's right there at the line.
I can see that.
It's
and I agree.
close to being over,
Well, the second one was Loxley.
which is over, which is definitely over the line.
What's the difference in Fox and Locks?
It's longer. It's just too much. It makes no sense to me. How was that spelled?
Same as Foxley, just with an L.
Yeah, that's too much for me. Lox.
Ley. Loxley. And if you do have this name, and if you have
It's
any
just
of
for our
these names,
kids.
this is just for our kids. Yeah.
Yeah, if you want to name your kids, let's go for it.
Go for it. I like them, obviously. That's
You
why.
can name your kid whatever you want. We're saying over the line, but you can name your kid whatever you want to.
Yeah.
It does not matter. Well, it does matter because they have to live with it, but
Okay. The third one is Maylin.
I do like that one. We both like that one.
Maylin.
Yeah, simple,
Yep.
not any crazy spelling, you
Yeah.
know, because that's another thing. People like adding all these letters in.
And then it's cute. You can call him May. You can
Yeah.
call him Lynn.
Yeah.
You can call him Maylin.
me-
Okay. The next one. Okay. The next one was Nia. Neah. Nia.
It's borderline for me too.
Nia man. It almost sounds like Nita man.
Yeah, that's why it's hard.
Okay, so we'll get to that in a second because
Names
we-
we can't use.
names, okay, because picking a name with the last name man
It's limiting.
is so hard.
Yeah, it's limiting.
You don't realize how many names you cannot use
yeah,
until you're like,
true.
oh, that doesn't work with the last name man. The next one is Cleo. See,
Yeah, I like Cleo.
Cleo's cute, right?
Mhm.
Cleo man.
And it's not too crazy.
Yeah.
It's like believable.
Right. I really like Cleo. Kaya. Kya. Kaya man.
It's kind of similar to Kai. It's
Yeah.
just Z's middle name.
Okay, yeah, Xander is Xander Kai man.
Yeah, so that's not unbelievable either. I don't think.
So if we would have used Kaya for a girl, that'd be cute.
yeah,
Xander Kai and then Kaya.
Kaya's Zenephra.
Okay. All right. So those we didn't have a lot of girl ones. Girl names.
Girl names are
what's
hard.
Funny is when we were pregnant with Xander,
We couldn't think of boy
we couldn't think
names.
of boy names, which now we don't know the gender, so it's hard both ways.
True.
Okay, for boys, we have Woodrow. I love Woodrow.
I do too. It's classy.
It's so freaking classy. Like if you meet a man and he's like, "My name's Woodrow,"
Yeah.
I'm like,
The nickname is
"Mm,
hard because what are you gonna call him? Woody?
Woody." That's exactly what people would call him is Woody.
Yeah.
That's why we didn't go with
Or
Woodrow.
Wood.
Yeah. So
Woodrow's cool though.
cool.
That is a cool. You gotta have like a simple middle name if you have Woodrow as a first name.
Also, we still haven't decided if we want to stick with the ER at the end of the name
Yeah.
because right now it's Chandler, Tanner, Xander. And then we said, do we keep the ER or do we go a separate direction? Have not
Yeah.
decided.
And like Woodrow Wyatt would be cool.
So cool.
That's a cool
yeah,
combination.
but my aunt and uncle just named their baby Wyatt.
Well, we're not using Woodrow anyways.
Yeah, yeah. Walker.
Walker, Texas Ranger.
That's what I thought. I grew up watching that.
Mhm. So that is what's his actual name?
Who?
The actor.
Oh, Bruce Lee.
Bruce
Lee Norris.
Chuck Norris?
Chuck Norris.
Bruce Lee. It's an Asian man.
No,
Bruce Lee?
Bruce Lee is not Asian.
Who's Bruce Lee then?
Bruce Lee's bald.
That's not Bruce Lee, I don't think.
Baby. Bruce Lee is a bald man.
You're thinking of the guy that played The Thing.
No, this is Bruce Lee. Oh, Bruce Lee is.
Bruce Lee is an Asian man.
Oh my
You're
gosh.
thinking of Bruce Willis.
Yes, Bruce Willis.
He
Man,
played the Thing on
Bruce
Fantastic
Lee is
Four.
ripped.
Yeah, you don't know who Bruce Lee is?
No.
Oh, I'm like, I say that super confidently whenever I just
You had
question
no
myself.
idea.
But Bruce Lee and who was the other? Jackie Chan were like the martial arts.
Oh.
Yeah, so Bruce Lee was, he was ripped.
Yeah, he's ripped.
Is he dead?
Oh gosh, I don't know.
He was in
R.I.P..
older movies.
He was born in 1940. He died in 1973.
Oh wow, he's been dead.
Rest in peace, Bruce Lee.
R.I.P. No wonder I forgot his name.
Bless. Okay.
Anyways, I was thinking of the Duke, Wayne,
Gretzky.
John Wayne.
John Wayne.
It's not John Wayne, it's Chuck Norris. But I just heard this today. John Wayne, did you know that his real name was Marion Morrison?
No.
Yeah, but they didn't let him use it. This is on the Always Sunny podcast, which is funny that I'm referencing it now. They were like, nah, that's too Italian. So he was like, okay, well, John Wayne.
Sounds Southern.
And then he ran with it.
There you go. Okay, the next one is Malik. M-A-L-I-K. Malik. Malik man.
That's read Malik, though.
Mm-mm.
I know a guy named M-A-L-I-K, and it's Malik.
Oh, okay. So
It would have been M-A-L-I-C-K,
if it was Malik.
I think.
Okay.
Malik.
Well,
yeah.
I like Malik. I don't think I would use Malik, which I'm not using Malik either.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't love that one as much.
These, because there's a lot, I'm just gonna kind of
Go a little quicker.
yeah, like Taro. No,
Isn't that the car rental app?
I think it's like Tarot cards. Tarot reading cards.
Oh, I
Tarot
don't know
reading.
that.
Oh. Cal. C-A-L.
I like that.
Cal man. That's cute. Brax. Love Brax.
It's borderline for me on too much.
B-R-A-X. Brax.
Yeah, it's too much.
Really?
Anything with an X gets a little questionable for me.
See, I really gravitate towards those.
X?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it gets a little questionable.
Zeke.
I like Zeke.
Zeke is strong.
Zeke is
Well, because we thought Zeke and Xander.
Zeke is a good solid name.
Yeah.
Like Zeke is, yeah, it's solid.
Hey, you think of a big man.
Zeke, yeah. Or like somebody like for some reason I think of someone steadfast in their faith. when I think
Yeah.
of
It's
Zeke.
very
You know what I mean?
faithful.
Yeah.
Trig. Two country.
It's just under borderline. It's not bad. Trig.
It's a little country.
It's a little. It reminds me of like Twig
Yeah, I get that. Banks.
with an X.
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay.
Banks.
That's better.
You like that?
Banks.
Yeah.
I like that.
Banks man. We liked this one, Milo.
Milo school.
Milo man.
I think our kids are too white to be Milo though. You know what I mean?
You definitely didn't like Zev. Z-E-V.
No, I don't like that. That is way out there.
Okay, this one you actually kind of thought like you were right on the borderline. Dax. D-A-X-X.
Yeah, that's close for me too on the too much. It's not though. It's underneath. But isn't he a character
Dax sounds like I can't. It's off
from
something.
Sons of Anarchy or something?
Maybe.
I think so. And there's some girls that love him. If
Yeah.
that's his actual
No, that's
name.
Jax.
Okay.
Jax. Yeah. We liked Jax.
Yeah, but we live in Jacksonville.
Yeah, we couldn't do that. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Neo. N-E-O. Neo man.
I think that's from The Matrix.
You have some relation to every single name. It is crazy.
You have to. Who doesn't?
I don't have anything to Neo except Neosporin.
Have you seen The Matrix?
No.
That's why.
Well, that's
you could
all.
be getting all these references wrong because I'm not like 100% solid on any of them.
Well, yeah, I don't. Neo was cute to me. Neo man. Now, I have 4 names that we absolutely could not use because our last name is man. Okay, so the first one is Enya. E-N-Y-A. Enya man.
In your man. Yo, in your man.
Enya man. Can't have Enya man.
Who you hanging
Harry.
out with? In your man?
Harry.
Harry man?
Can't be Harry man.
Yeah.
This one sucks because I actually really liked this name for Xander. And it was one of the top options was Rain. But he couldn't be Rain Man.
Rain Man.
I was bummed about that one. I was like, damn it.
But somebody famous has that name, right?
Um,
Like somebody's kid.
or Kourtney Kardashian's son is named Rain. And then Baker. He cannot
Baker
be Baker
Man.
Man.
Yeah.
And then there are some girl names that just don't work with the last name Man.
Yeah.
Even Tanner Man is super masculine.
You think so?
Tanner Man, if you had no idea who I was, you'd never seen what I looked like, and someone said Tanner Man is coming over.
I think I just know you too
That's
well,
the thing.
obviously. I'm too familiar with it.
Yes.
Because now if I see a guy named Tanner, I'm like, oh, your name's Tanner?
Have you ever met a girl named Tanner? I've met one.
I don't think I have.
Tanner's a very masculine name. Oh, it's unisex.
No, I don't think I have. I've only met dudes.
We both have unisex names.
But I've only met one girl named Chandler.
Yes.
I don't know any others.
Yeah. I mean, Chandler's not like a super common name.
I feel like Tanner is unisex, but a little bit more towards male. And I think like Chandler is unisex, but a little bit more towards male as well.
Yeah. It's funny though, because a lot of people, if they don't know us and they're meeting us for the first time, they think you're Tanner and
Yeah.
I'm Chandler.
Yeah, you're right. They do.
Or sometimes people like it whenever I meet them in person, they'll think I'm Chandler.
Yeah, somebody
if they don't
did that
follow
this
us
weekend,
super
didn't they?
closely,
Yeah,
they'll
they
think,
said Chandler, right?
or like on TikTok, valid questions. People, because our TikTok handle is Tanner and Chandler.
Yeah,
And so people will be like, which one's Tanner and which one's Chandler?
that's true.
And I'm like,
you really don't know.
I kind of like that though.
It's funny, unless you know us.
But we also really like unisex names, like going forward, naming the
Yeah,
baby.
the girl's name we have picked out is definitely unisex. The boy's name is more masculine, I think.
If we stick with those. But like I said, we have 20 weeks. It could totally
It could change.
Yeah.
We were gonna name Z Luca Phoenix.
Luca Phoenix.
We were gonna name him that.
Xander Kai was going to be Luca Phoenix.
Yeah, which is now I'm like, I don't think I would ever.
She
ever
is
done that.
ruining this podcast.
Mia, come up here. Come on.
Little mama,
She's
if you're
going blind.
stressed, get out.
Ugh. Just chill, girl.
Maymay, are you okay?
She almost puke on me.
Maymay, you need some water?
Oh my gosh, sit.
Did you say shit or sit?
Sit.
Mama, it's okay. Calm down. It's
You
okay. You're
good.
good. We need to get that.
She's
That
so
makes her feel
confused
better.
on who we're talking to.
That makes her feel better when you do that.
Who knew this was an animal podcast?
Well, she's our little therapy
How to
dog.
tame your.
You know what's funny is our therapy dog needs more therapy than we do.
Oh my gosh, calm down.
You're fine. It's the lights. They're stressing her. Anyways, Xander Kai was going to be Luca Phoenix.
I don't
Now,
even want to explain this anymore.
looking at him, he is not a
No,
Luca
not even
Phoenix.
close.
No. But after watching Love Island and watching the boy Luca, he was my favorite. Like, Z's definitely not a Luca.
Tanner spent a lot of time watching that show.
Guys, Love Island, I just discovered what Love Island was. No idea. This has been a thing that's been going on for a long time. No idea. I had heard people talk about it, but I had nothing to watch. I get on Hulu. No, it was on Netflix. I click it and I was like, oh, this is interesting. And so I watched it. It was like 30 episodes. Then I go to Love Island UK. It's 60 episodes.
I
Okay,
do
so
not
remember
like
when I told
shows
you I
like
was
that.
like, Chandler, there's no way they come out with a new
Yeah.
episode every week. They came out with a new episode every night for 60 days.
Every night.
Yes.
How do people get out of work and out of their daily responsibilities to go and film something like that?
It's always people that are either content creators or
But The Bachelor's not. It's like engineers and
yeah, they quit their jobs. You know why they quit their jobs?
because they get famous.
Because they know they can be a content creator afterwards. Most of those people go on The Bachelor not to win, just to make it to the end-ish so they grow following on
Okay,
Instagram.
you hear this. Listen. People go on The Bachelor to get Instagram following. Is that what
Mhm.
you're telling me?
Yes.
To then make money off of it.
Yes.
What if, though? What if you, as a person, went on it with the hopes of, like,
Some people
you
do.
quit your job and you go on with the hopes of it, and then you get cut the first night?
Oh, I'm sure that has happened. I'm sure.
How do you get cut the first night?
You don't have a good connection with the guy or the girl.
What if somebody watching this was on The Bachelor?
They know.
And getting
This
cut?
is nothing new.
No, like getting cut the first night. Because I just said, how could that happen?
Oh, it happens.
But how do you choose that? How do you decide?
What do you mean?
Because how many people is it?
I mean, it's a lot. It's like 30 girls the first night or 20 girls or something.
That's a lot.
It's all about who's the hottest,
What else do you go off of?
right?
You had 5
You
minutes.
have like 30 seconds to talk to someone.
Yeah, not even 5 minutes.
Yeah.
You just got to go off of looks at that point.
Apparently, though, they film until like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, like that first night. That's like a whole long
I'd be
thing.
asleep. I'd
I
be showing
know.
up and be like, listen, lady, I'm really excited to be here, but I got to go to bed
Yeah.
because this is too much.
And I'm now watching Married at
I'm
First
also
Sight.
married.
Why am I into these shows that are like
I can't watch
you
them.
go on TV to find someone? Married at First Sight is a whole freaking mess.
You're into it because it's mindless.
Mm-hmm.
And
I
you
don't
can
have to worry
just,
about it.
who cares?
It doesn't affect me in any way.
Yes, exactly. It's mindless.
It doesn't stress me out.
You don't have to worry about anything.
Yeah. Okay. Where did we just go? Nashville. We took Z to Nashville with us. We went on a little work trip.
Uh-huh.
It was fun. I had a great time.
Yeah, it was good. He did really well.
He
We
did.
went and did some of the local stuff and he killed it.
Yeah, a lot of people said Nashville wasn't kid friendly. I thought it was fine.
I thought so.
Yeah.
I mean,
We went to the zoo.
it depends why you're going to Nashville. If you're going to like go to the bars and stuff, then yeah, it's probably not kid friendly.
True. That's not our scene. If you do go with kids though, stay at the Gaylord
Yeah.
because although it wasn't the most like their
not the typical-
customer service isn't
Yeah.
amazing,
Yeah.
but it's very kid friendly.
We tend to do like boutique hotels
Mhm.
typically that are usually smaller.
And so they're very attentive to
Yeah.
their
It's a little more intimate. And this
Mhm.
is a huge hotel.
huge.
Like miles from the start to the end. Like it's a huge hotel. But it had this like an indoor water park that me and Z went to for hours one day and just
Mhm.
went down the lazy river. It was crazy.
So good for kids. And even the inside of the hotel is almost kind of like the Rainforest Cafe. Like it has a
Oh,
big
yeah.
waterfall and it has
It's like the glass onion.
it has like koi
Yeah.
fish in the pond. So Z
Oh, yeah.
literally just
Loved it.
wanted to stay down there and look at the fish the entire time. So
Yeah.
it's great. Like when we ate, he was totally entertained.
Yeah. He did good
He did
for
great.
a kid that's only gone on so many trips.
Also, he is currently obsessed with the baby.
Yeah.
He is going to be so smitten.
And babies in general.
He loves-
when he
he's-
sees them in public.
He has loved babies since he could spot a baby.
Yeah, really.
He's obsessed.
And he's got a baby cousin that he's all over.
He's
So he's
so-
gonna be good.
He is. Yesterday, I think he kissed my belly like 20 times.
Yeah.
He was like, though, the kid tries to expose me constantly.
Pulls the
We will be talking to
shirt down.
someone and he tries to pull my shirt up or he tries to pull my leggings down and expose my bare belly in public. And I'm like, bro, can you not?
Kids are crazy.
I'm a little bit like
Yeah.
private in
He
that
does the same thing to
area.
me. He just tries to pull my shirt up for no
He
reason.
does.
Like, come on, man.
I know. I'm like, can I have a little bit of
Like,
privacy?
leave me be,
here?
dude. I don't even mind, but like at the same time, like, don't invade me like that.
Yeah. All right. Do we have anything
No,
else?
we've been talking. My allergies are kicking my butt. My eyes are shrinking as
You
we
and
sit
Z are
here.
dying
I don't
of
know what's
allergies.
happening. I can't breathe.
Don't move to Florida.
No, don't move here.
Allergies are terrible. It rains all the time.
It poured this morning for hours.
Oh, it
so,
stormed last night. Anyways. All right. Well, this was fun.
yeah, my
I
eyes are shutting as we sit here. So
All right. Well, then I'm going to sign us off.
sign us off.
Okay. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. And we love you. We thank you. We hope you loved it. And if you didn't,
That's life, man.
see ya.
That's life.